Hello guys, we are Mr. and Mrs. Degwa. So I am Degwa Steve GM, and today we want to talk about conflict resolution in marriage. One thing to know is that conflicts are there to come. Actually, even Jesus said that they will always come. So you must always be ready, and sometimes misunderstandings will grow into conflicts. And how do you solve conflicts in your marriage? Let's hear what Mrs. Degwa has to say, then I will also give my own view.
Hi guys, my name is Naomi Ndegwa. I am born again and I thank God. That is my greatest testimony under the sun. And as my husband has said, we want to share something small about conflict resolution in marriage. In my mother tongue, there's a saying that says, "Access in one basket will always collide." I have translated directly so that I can bring the exact meaning. That means that when we are together, we will always have differences. We will encounter different opinions, but that does not mean we cannot work together or we cannot stay together.
Sure.
So the best thing is to learn ourselves and how we can solve the differences that have emerged among us. I want to use an example. I am an agricultural economist by profession. So I want to use something that I have learned over time. When you are weeding, weeding ni kupalilia. When you are weeding maybe your potatoes, your maize and anything else, there are weeds ama kuna magugu ambayo ni tough. Sijui nisitumie word gani. Yeah, they're very stubborn. And the mere cutting of them huku juu does not eliminate the weed. An example of such a weed, I don't know how it is called in English, but in my mother tongue, wale ambao wanaielewa, ni nyasi fulani huwa tunaita thagari, a very stubborn grass. The best way to overcome that weed is digging deep and uprooting it so that you can be able to overcome it. Otherwise, if you just cut on the surface where you can see, it will sprout after a few days. The same way with conflict. If you are used to solving your conflict by just dealing with what is on the surface, there is a likelihood that you will keep on dealing with the same challenges again and again. Sure. But if you sit down and become vulnerable to one another and dig deep into the cause, the root cause of that problem, you will have addressed the fruits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Powerful. And actually, what she's talking about is you have to deal with the underlying issue. And unfortunately, most of us deal with the superficial, the precipitating factors. But there is the underlying issue causing the precipitate on the surface. And what you need to now deal with is a reaction happening underneath. And in this case, I can also use the model of a person suffering from cancer. If someone is suffering from cancer, even if you give them medications, malaria medications, you are guessing, you don't know whether they are suffering from cancer. It's not until you take them to hospital, they are diagnosed, actually serious diagnosis, and the doctor is able to see that they are suffering from cancer. And once they are suffering from cancer, they have a growth, they are in stage 2, that means that that cancer can be treated because it has not metastasized the rest of the body.
Sure.
So the doctor will go, we will operate this person and we remove that growth, and this person will now begin doing chemotherapy and radiotherapy. And at the end of the day, this person will be okay because the problem has been dealt with from the depth of it. Yeah, the doctor has gone to the depth of the problem. So it's not until the surgery is done. So you will not attack this person because you will not attack the person who is sick. You attack the problem that it's in their body. So in conflict resolution in marriage, don't attack each other. Solve the problem. Attack the problem. Both of you, you hold your hands together, okay? And then you fight the problem together. But you don't box each other, okay? You don't box each other. You box the problem. Let's box the problem together. You are not the problem, but we are just showing as an example. We are boxing the problem together. And once we do that together, then we are going to be able to bring the enemy down quickly. Even the Bible says that two are better than one. That's why we are better than any one of us singly, okay? We are Degwa Steve and Naomi Degwa. I'm a counselor by profession. If you need counseling, you can see the numbers that are going at the foot of this video. We love you.
We love you.